Hi guys, here I'm back, and this is not a normal episode because I was recording. I did some testing before with the OBS, and it turned out I let the microphone off, so during this whole video you will hear nothing. I guess yes, you'll hear some audio in the background. In today's episode, we are about to build the entrance for the village. So here I was showing where to build it and that I've now using Limematica to do the constructions. It's way easier and way better, and it's why it's been so long between the last episode and this one, and also because of this problem. I hope that it will never happen to me again, so I'll make sure the microphone is on. I mean the microphone of OBS, because currently I still haven't a microphone. Hopefully soon I'll have one. And here you can see what we're about to build today. Then we went on out and start destroying a bit the area because we need to have it a bit shaved, a more flat area to build our construction today. And as there are many village houses, crops, trees and everything, it's time to remove a bit of what villagers have done. So you might see a timelapse right now of me destroying everything. Now it is time to have an entrance, to start placing off the schematic and start building up the basics. So as you can see here, we're gonna use some bricks, some smooth sandstone, some leaves, composters, and make some decoration areas. There won't be something really special here, just the entrance. This will lead to some continuation of decorations after we do this. It might not be next episode where we continue on this big project, but at least we get started in today's one. So here you can see how is the layout, a bit of different height crops, crop tiles, and you'll see how in a moment we'll start building. Now it is time to show you where this puzzle leads. It should link up perfectly with the other one that we have in Nether, and when we go back into it, it shouldn't have done any problems. We just move it a few blocks. However, now it's time for me to place the towers and make this feel like a proper entrance, because right now we have just a simple nether portal with a back. Now you can appreciate it better because we have added the crimson stem and also the smooth sandstone, and you can see some blocks still red because they shouldn't be smooth sandstone, they should be cut sandstone, another variety of these blocks, so I'll change that in a few moments. However, now we have also the floor and the stairway, and here I've let my shortcuts for now to do the building. There are all the resources that we need today, so let's get cracked on and let's continue with what we have to do. So in those corners, we need some flowers. Now you can see it's almost finished, the main building. We're still missing some lanterns up there, I've just realized about that. And we also have to change some of the blocks that are in red, or I don't really remember, they are correct, it's just that the schematic, or maybe I did change something in survival. They're looking great though, so I'm not wondering about it. I'm recording the idea a few weeks later, so I don't remember. However, you can see we've added the main sandstone on the floor as well to do the main hallway. And here, though, we still glitch out in the middle of the blocks as they are still ghost blocks. And here the dirt blocks still red because they should be some farmlands and there are still some dirt. So we are missing water for that. We are going to get some in a few moments, but for now, we can have the farmlands. However, we don't have the water, and as you can see, it has already turned back to dirt as I went on doing so. Well, I had some buckets in my ender chest, and this is how I get the water. I mean, you use the water bucket and you go there and you fill it. And you'll see that if the farmlands get wet, this will be correct now in the schematic. Oh, and a baby zombie hit me apparently. I didn't remember about this part. So let's continue with the building.
A few moments later.
Sometime later, and we have added some lanterns as well as the whole right part when you're going out of the portal. Part of it, it's not complete yet. The completion of it is in a further clip for now. I'm showing how I'm placing the sandstone and how it matches perfectly with the schematic, and it's satisfying to remove those ghost blocks and appear as real blocks. Schematic will help me quite a lot doing some buildings in the future. For now though, I used it for the first time and it was a bit chaotic, but I know how it works now. And I won't have to use screenshots to rebuild things of creative into survival. So that will motivate me to do more videos. And I have a few things already prepared and some ideas to do more videos. Don't worry, as I repeat, the next video won't be building over here again because always building is kind of boring. Here you can see a bit the list of materials we need. We had to use a bit over 1,000 sandstone, so quite a lot of resources, but in the end the result is quite amazing, so I didn't complain about it. Here you can see I removed more blocks and add a bit more sandstone. this is how it now looks with the schematic removed. You can see we've done all the right part now this time. In the last clip it wasn't fully done, it was more a showcase. And in the last part though, we're still missing quite some blocks, and you can see the few ones that I've placed. Removing the schematic looks kind of odd, but don't worry, those blocks are correctly placed. On this side, we have everything now. We even have the farmlands, and and here is how the layout is. I hope you like this part. Now it's time to go ahead on the other part. First, I'll have to kill this zombie. And yes, this is how it looks now. You see a bit of the hallway, you see a bit of the flowers and everything. And yes, let's continue. So now we have pretty much done also the other part, the left one. If you go out from the portal, you can see we have a lot of farmlands as well. This is kind of different, it's not symmetrical to the right part, but it has the same thematic to feel like a dual entrance pretty much. Then on we are not continuing with farmlands, because if everything was to be farmlands, it wouldn't look great. So yes, we are going to use a bit of different crops to fulfill it. Even though Minecraft hasn't a lot of crops, we're going to use some wheat, some carrots, potatoes and beetroots. We are not going to use any pumpkins and melons because it doesn't fit right there. You'll have some odd looking dot blocks and everything, and I prefer using some traditional crops, so I get some wheat and then on I'll continue with the decoration. And finally we are done. Here we have everything we'll need. Well, I guess we already have everything we need because it's done. So you'll see in a moment that I've planted some different types of crops alternating, so it looks better. And over here we'll have a central area with some buildings all around. So this is how it will continue, but for now we are keeping spoilers. I don't want you to be spoiled, and don't want to see a further another video that I'll publish in a few months or maybe a few weeks, I don't know, because you'll know everything about it. So here we have some potatoes, carrots, beetroots, and some of them have already grown a bit, so that's nice. And the variety looks really great. Once they will be grown up, it will look fantastic. So this is pretty much the project of today. This is how we've done it. We are now on using Schematica, Limatica, that helps you with schematics, and it will help me quite a lot to do things, really. So I guess that's it. Even though this clip continues, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe. I hope there will be no more errors in further episodes. Bye bye.